Hey there, my friends, family, and Ranch Files. Doc Pierce here, and it is October 31st, 2024. Happy birthday to my dear sister. And I thought I'd give you an update on the meat chickens. These are the Cornish Cross, and these are a run of roosters. So most of them, I think, are roosters. And they're growing like crazy. They're actually outgrowing their feathers, so they look pretty scraggly. But look how big they are. They are, let's see, 5 weeks old today, or tomorrow they'll be 5 weeks old. So 3 weeks to go. And these guys are voracious eaters. I don't know if you can see my homemade feeding trough in there, but I was completely full this morning and it is completely empty right now. But I just wanted to give you an idea of how these guys go crazy for food. They basically sit and eat until it's all gone and then just chill out until the next feeding. That's why you're only supposed to feed them 12 hours on, 12 hours off. Otherwise, they would just eat themselves to death. And so far, I've only lost one. I've got one in isolation because he's got a hurt foot and he can't really get around. So when I move the tractor, he's kind of lagging behind. So I pulled him out and put him back in the brooder. Otherwise, 48 good guys, working pretty well. And I'll show you here. Here's their chick feed. And this is a high protein feed for chicks and meat birds. So they'll get fed this the whole 8 weeks of their life. If I can do this and video at the same time. Oh, let's see, can you see? Oh, sorry about the filming. You want some food? There you go, chickens. Oh, I know. Look at these guys going crazy. This is kind of a bonus meal for them. They've already really eaten today, so. All right, guys. Oh, there we go. And they're just eating like crazy. Actually, they're pretty mellow right now. In the morning when I come back and they haven't eaten for 8 hours or so, they're flying up. It's like an avalanche of chickens. Right now they're pretty full, so extra meal for the day. Oop, okay, bring it down. There we go. So this tractor gets moved once a day. And let's check the water, how much water they have. Oop, they need water. Oh, can't do it one-handed. Maybe you're right-handed. Now I'm going to put you down for a second. Ugh. Dang, this thing's tight. There we go. Whew. So at least this part of their road trip, there's water right nearby. As I get down here, I'll have to switch hoses. Let's see. I want this on full. Alrighty. Boy, it has just been another fantastic day. It's probably around, I don't know, 70 degrees, maybe 68. Light breeze. Yesterday was the first real rain we've gotten in months. So the drought is over. Got 2 days of sunshine and then another 3 days of rain, which is fantastic. It's amazing, even one rain, how much this greened up. It was just, there was no green. And it seems like almost overnight, whoop, green. All right, little chickens. I got the brush hog fixed on the tractor over there and brush hogged the hayfield finally. then came back to a flat tire. It's always something. And the valve stem on the tire was leaking. And I really don't have the tools to break into the bead of the tire and replace the stem. So I've got a gentleman that's agreed to come out tomorrow and fix it for an undisclosed price. But I think it'll be more reasonable than me trying to do it, since I don't have the equipment. There we go. All right, so much for chickens. How about a quick update on the high tunnel greenhouse? Since you're hanging out with me anyways, might as well hang around. This is always a good video to watch right before bed, because before the video's over, you're asleep. Blueberries are doing well, or as well as can be expected. I just harvested a very respectable amount of peppers. You can see the tomatoes are still going, and they're starting to get a second wind. So I'm thinking we might get another harvest of tomatoes. You see all the lower areas here, lots of blossoms. And last year I was collecting tomatoes into December. So I think there's time that I can actually harvest some more. This was today's haul. Bag of jalapenos and different bells, and I think there's some Anaheim chilies in there. A few tomatoes. But I just harvested tomatoes yesterday, and they're still popping up. I mean, look, there's still one over there that's ripe. Some of the plants are not doing too well, but a lot of them are making this second run. These are half the peppers over here. Unfortunately, Bee gets in there chasing frogs and mice and whatever, and she just breaks these to pieces. You can see there's pieces all over the place, and there's really not much I can do about it other than close the whole place down. Oop, I just saw a couple peppers right there. Look at that one. I'll take that one, maybe, if I can get it out. Not huge, but a nice little yellow bell. I think that's a California bell. There's another one. Oop, that's kind of damaged. We can probably cut that out, use it for something. Waste not, want not. When it's organic, it's not usually as pretty. But that was a volunteer jalapeno from last year. That's a hot one. And then these two jalapenos are not hot, so they're mild. These were a gift from a friend of mine, Kathy, at church. Thanks again, Kathy, if you're watching this. The pepper plants have done fantastic, and there's still tons of peppers on there. So I'm just going to let them get larger and harvest them as they get big. This one I think was called Mammoth, and they do get really good size. And then along the wall there, those are all sweet peppers again, bell peppers, and get that. That's like I think those purple ones there actually turn red if I let them stay on there. Most of the time I'm just picking them so the bugs won't get them. But you can see there's still a lot of peppers on there even after picking 3 bags worth. So I'm very happy, very blessed. I don't know how many years of extending the harvest like this will actually ever pay for this. All the labor and money I've got invested in the high tunnel, but I don't know. It's good to have that ability to grow stuff. This is celery from last year. It was a volunteer that just came up and lived. My kumquat has kumquats on it. Those won't be ripe until January or February probably. This plant will have to go in the house because it's tropical and things get cold. Okay, oh, the onions. Onions are surviving mostly, but they're not forming any bulbs yet. So these were supposed to be, the goal of these were to make bulbs, small bulbs that can be sold as onion starts. But I don't know if I planted them at the wrong time or if they're okay and they'll make it. We'll have to wait and see. See, there's 3 apple trees. These really should go into the ground any time right now, or earlier even probably. Just one more thing on the list. And then these are all the sweet peppers on this side. I guess I already showed you that. Blueberries Most of them are surviving. You can see the brown sticks are ones that have died. But the mister is working. I mean, it's working long enough that I know that they're not rotting, so that's a good thing. All right, guys, so much for the update. Doc Pierce checking in, now checking out. Much love and many blessings. Doc out.